Right, we are definitely recording. Let's take another day. I'm not having another time where I go after like 7 or 8 minutes of stuff and I wasn't recording. We'll be on day 14. 2 weeks of this already. Golly. Last time we just learned so much. Particularly, I want to know more about the foundation. The foundation is still there. Okay, and we found a room that let us winch down the elevator, and apparently that does not reset. So we're going to go out to the garden, get our additional boon from whatever is going on in the back, and then, we got some goals today. We still need to work on our big long message that is hiding in the paintings. Right. Shelter, toolshed, trading post. I'm going to go shelter. Do I need to go down there? I don't think I do. We know there's the trading post room. There might be a tool or something laid around, so I'll spend a step or two to go and check. Right, there's the terminal, there's the lock safe. I haven't really figured out what the date actually specifically is. So that is one for figuring out another day. So let's get drafting, shall we? Obviously, main thing we want to do is get to the foundation, but I'm still going to be reasonably thorough here. The den is solid. Here, guess we're doing the corridor because I don't want to put a dead end right in the middle. And here we will do parlor. Get some gems. The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. The other 2 boxes are empty. If this is true, and that this is empty and this is empty, other 2 boxes are false. That's a lie. The white box is true. I don't know. I'm not so immediate on this one. But this is the only one that indicates if something is empty or not. The other 2 boxes are empty. True. The other 2 boxes are false. Lie. The white box is true. Lie. Okay, so we do black box. Good. It seems simple enough when only one of them makes any kind of indication about being full or not. But hey. We can still rotate floor plans for the cost of gems. But right now, I simply don't wish to. Spread gems to each green room. We don't have a lot of green rooms. We will take this hallway, though. That'll give us a nice dead end to work with here. Nook, storeroom, or nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. I'm going to take the... I'm going to take the nursery. Because last time, steps actually became a limiting factor for us. A lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. I will take that this early into a run for sure. Alright, we'll go up. I should be checking these hallways for stuff as I pass through. Bedroom, hallway, drawing room. Give me this hallway. I wonder if you could draft so many hallways that there's just always hallways to be found. Because if I'm drafting more hallways, I'm making more hallways which makes more hallways. Right? That's not a completely ludicrous thought process. Here, I don't want the maid's chamber. So, well, hold on. We drafted the fallout shelter. So I will do the maid's chamber because the negative doesn't apply. So that's good. Family picture, or staff picture perhaps. Staff vacate by November 6th. We arrived on... Does that mean we arrived on November 7th? If we arrived by November 7th... So 5th we were appointed the heir. So I'm over here for a second. November 5th we were appointed the heir. November 6th, staff must have vacated. November 7th, we arrived here, question mark. That could be our possible working timeline. I'm uncertain. But I will take the extra notes that I can get when I can get them, you know? No additional tools for us in here. We've put so many hallways in the deck, man. This costs 1 but gets 2 back, so I'm happy enough to do this. 2. Finally we get a shovel. Though there's going to be less stuff for us to dig up this time. A broken lever. A turnip. Alright, that is good. I'm happy with that. Can we find a room that gets us to the foundation here? We can off of this bedroom. We get 7 extra steps. This crescent moon in this image looks like the one that we've seen in the garden and on the top door of the antechamber. So, if that is a clue, I don't know how to read it yet. This, I still don't know if it's something. So, the elevator is down. What I don't currently have is the basement key, which we have seen previously. That looks like a door that needs a basement key, doesn't it? The foundation underground. Ah, you can still find your artworks here. An upgrade disc is a lovely thing to have. I did wonder what would happen if you were unable to observe the art on this cell for having replaced it with the foundation. Elevator. And this basement door is locked. Key does not fit. At least it didn't take my key from me. So the big question is now, do we have to get to the antechamber every time we want to get the basement key? I can't believe I was like 4 steps short last time. I'm so mad about it. Do we have to get to the antechamber to get the basement key to get everything else? Also, I can dig that. Nothing of interest was buried here. Fine. Any more of those in this room? Yes. Nothing of interest was buried here. Sure thing. Right, so from where we are, we have not been to the den or the corridor. We played the parlor game. We want to get to the antechamber. We only have 1 key. and very little tools otherwise right now. We also need to find a computer. We know there is one in brain, the extra room that we drafted at the beginning. We know there's a computer in the shelter if we want to go about things that way. Do I want to go into the Great Hall when I only have one key? It's a great question. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps to get back to the entrance hall. We do currently have 57 steps, so we are not hurting for steps at the moment, which is good. This gives us 2 when we walk through it, so that's just like a cheeky rebate. So keep exploring for a minute. Nook lets us cut the corner. Spare room or observatory. Let's do the observatory. We'll keep growing our number of stars here for possible benefits. Lucky Rabbit's Foot doesn't seem to be doing very much for us yet, but give it time. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Sure thing. I wonder what the maximum number of stars you might be able to cultivate in that place is. No clue. Anything on tables that I've missed? Does not seem to be. So we're back to the beginning. We could spend 1, 2, 3. We could spend 4 steps going and doing the upgrade, but I suspect we'll probably find the lab or the other one in our travels. So I'm not going to do that. Nothing about the giant Roman numerals there, as we have seen some kind of possible coded Roman numerals around and about. Rear side corner. Let's do billiard room. Hopefully this has some keys for us, knowing that we've already done the great room draft. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1. Jeez. 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 3 is 20. Times by 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Those are getting more complicated, aren't they? What is this? The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Gives us options. Nothing extra around or about that I can see. I'm trying to be extra aware because we have the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, but we'll see how things go. I don't think I've drafted the patio before, but I'm going to continue to try and keep as many options open as I can. Security does have a computer, but I think the closet right now is a good get. God, we've got so many hallways already, man. So many hallways. And yet I keep drafting them. Another dead end room here would be fine. Nook for a key is not bad. Or security then offers up another dead end that we can hopefully utilize. We can also do our upgrade while we're here. Upgrade program. Lavatory. Nope, mail room. Mailroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have a chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different floor plans. Select a floor plan below to upgrade. Same day delivery. The package you will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off on the entry steps the day after drafting this room. Freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this item. I think I like no contact delivery because then we don't have to draft it twice. The package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. I think I like that a lot. Apples are extra delicious today. +5. Right, since we are here, let's do this. View inventory. 1 gem and 2 keys that I've missed. That is brutal. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. High. No. We haven't found the the fuse box yet. But the offline mode should be unlocked. So, if we find the other place, we can change that around. But otherwise, we're okay. So, this room is a dead end to the corridor. We could take the metal detector. We've still got a lot of day ahead of us. Or we could take the lavatory and get it out of the way. No, because we have the special thing. I should have checked the goddamn key. Okay, this is fine. So, we are more likely to find keys and coins. Also, we know that there is a bunch of stuff that we have missed on our way through that this will hopefully help us find if we pass through again. The Nook is fine. It's not perfect, I was about to say. We know we can already get to the Great Hall. So we'll take the Nook for the key. Did I hear the metal detector beep? No? Okay, got both of those. Right, this is unideal, for sure. We could rotate the pantry. That would give us another line north. Or it's a long walk back. However, I think taking the garage here, this is a different orientation of the garage, which is interesting. But taking the garage here gives us 3 keys, which is huge. And then on our pass back through, the metal detector will make us aware of rooms where I've missed things on the first pass through. Is my hope, at least. I didn't miss like an actual item in here. Don't think so. Nothing in the billiard room. Through the den. Right. Corridor is a dead end. So, parlor. No beeps. Also no beeps. Still no beeps. We are sheltered from this room. Right, well, whatever I'm missing, it's a ways away. So here's my current thought process. We can get to the Great Hall, which we can. We know that this door well, my assumption was incorrect. I thought this room would definitely have the lever in because it did the first 2 times we tried to do this. Now, is the metal detector going to give us any clues? No. Okay, well. That is interesting. Let's try and open this door. Okay. I was going to be real mad if that one was also locked. I like a dining room here. The extra steps will be very valuable if we can get that deep. But we are currently in this room. So I want to find the lever before we depart this room. Part of the reason why we brought so many keys with us. Hence, drafting the garage. It's going to make me do all of a minute. I might have guessed that the middle one didn't have it when the shallow room was behind it. But there's that. So that's the right-hand side room. Or door. Previously we used the garden to get into there. So now to the dining room. No beeps. I think I want to go right and just generally stay central. Well, given a locked door and an unlocked door, music room. 1 major key, 1 minor key is new to us. It's a shame that security is so far back. We could draft the pantry and then draft a dead end and hope that the dead end offers keys. We don't have the 2 gems to do this. Apple for 5 steps is lovely. I'm not spending a key on a dead end right now. Keys are too important for other things. Boudoir is great. Gymnasium is better because we are sheltered from red rooms. I want to get to the right-hand side of the antechamber. Drawing room is huge. I'm worried about my number of gems and stuff, but here we are. Is it time to use my special key that offers up a room with many exits? Because that should offer us a room north, and then it's just one more past that. Hallway, archives, pool. Pool we can't afford. Archives we're protected from, or we could redraw. But I think just taking the archives makes sense. We've got beeps. Key, love it. Security door, security door. Security door is locked by electronic keycard. We need to find the other guy. Furnace, kitchen, walk-in closet. Redraw. We're more likely to draw red rooms. We've already drawn 3 of them. The bathroom is still, the lavatory is still in the pool, which would be terrible. I'm gonna take this. We don't have a key card. We found security. We have a handful of other opportunities to still draft the fuse board, which will let us turn off the electric doors. Fine. We can dig. Please be something good. A few coins. I mean, it's something for sure. So, unless I've missed a key card on a desk somewhere because key cards are not found by the metal detector, is entirely possible. Can't do north or south in there yet. Spare room, storeroom, passageway. I think we redraw these. Chapel, weight room, boiler room, power source. I think we go chapel. Because weight room is really killer. Takes 1 coin from us. This is free. +1 key. Oh, we can't do that or that because we don't have gems. Guest bedroom then. Give me a whole bunch of steps. Dinner is served in the dining room. That's big. Gems did not proc the thing. You know, the thing. The brain. Metal detector. We have 1 gem now. We can also redraw floor plans once. Go. If we go commissary, what would I buy? 8 gold probably lets me buy most anything I want. Don't know if you can buy a key card in commissary. Gems, set of gems, key, upgrade. You can buy upgrade discs. I would love to buy a set of 4 gems, but I simply cannot. So I will take 2 gems and be happy with it. There was a locked door off the bottom of the pantry. Don't know about the other side of the gymnasium or the foundation. We also do want to make sure we get to the dining room. Did I walk in the guest bedroom and get +10? I must have done, right? Gymnasium. Dining room. Dinner is served. Trophy room. I've never seen a trophy room before, so I'm just going to take dinner now. "55 steps. I don't have a key for the other side of the pantry. There's the Great Hall. Other side of the foundation. Locked. Okay. Pantry's locked. Gymnasium. I'm uncertain of. Otherwise, we are just out of keys. Which is brutal. So brutal. Security will tell me if I've missed something. I'm going to spend 4 steps going back to the other door in the gymnasium. Okay, that's good. Passageway for 2, or dark room for 1, or spare room for 3. I think I need the gems for other things. This does also mean that we don't need the south side of the archives. Now it's locked, of course. Okay, so. Locked. Security. Locked. Locked. Everything else we've been to. So. We're going to go back to security. And it's going to tell me if there is any keys that I have missed. We still have the metal detector. They should become very obvious if they're out there. But it's a real hike, isn't it? Let me just check this room. Nothing. Can't believe we're going to have this journey taken away from us. Show me the house inventory. 1 running shoes, no keys. No idea. And they might have been in the bottom of a closet or something. But finding running shoes is not going to increase my number of things. That's so frustrating that we got everything that we need, but we're 2 rooms short because we don't have a key card and I can't turn off the power because we don't have the circuit breakers available. That Great Hall door is locked. I'm pretty sure. The long way round to get there. What are we going to check? Shovel? No running shoes in here. Okay, well, I think that is going to be the run. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a minute just looking around to see if the running shoes that are apparently in place somewhere are somewhere reasonably obvious that I've missed, so that I know that they can spawn in whatever location that is on future occasions. Because that kind of knowledge will be valuable. I'm wondering if it's in this closet facing like on the ground or something, rather than just being in the box. But no. Nothing so simple. Fun for a game of hide and seek, but in that case, I've really got no idea where a whole pair of sneakers or running shoes are hanging out. And so I could comb through this place over and over and over again. But I think that's the run, and I'm upset about it because we got like most of what I thought we were going to need. So we'll call that a day. I guess I could have gone and had another go at the security computer, but here we are. Red Manor of tomorrow, 5 red rooms, 5 tomorrow rooms. We've got so many hallways that we're populating in our pool now. No new rooms, it says, even though we went downstairs in the foundation. Alright, that is going to be a little bit of a shorter one today, but join me tomorrow. We will keep this journey going. For now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.